person to your left, go to the person to your right, shake their hand, and tell them, you've got the fever.
You've got the
The fact that you're all here today shows you that you are committed to being the best person you can be. You are committed to learning the most powerful techniques of developing yourself that you can. Either that, or the free food might not be bad.
Hi, I'm Dave Kaul. I'd like to thank you for picking up this tape today because you've demonstrated that you have power and conviction to really take your life to a new level, and I want to thank you for that. The tape's called Focus Your Vision, and it's one of my motivational seminars that I give to audiences around the area, and I hope you really enjoy it.
You can take a class at your local university. I took one at UV. In fact, I had my first speech ready. It was a winner. Marcus can tell you, my first speech. It was a beauty. I had the whole class laughing. Everyone's going nuts. You know what I got in that first speech? I got an F, double minus. That wasn't classy enough. F, double minus is what it was. I get done with my speech. The teacher goes and looks at me with cold, calculating eyes and says, David, do you have your audience analysis and outline for me right now? I said, no, ma'am. I guess I'll take the 0. But it all became clear at that point. It was crystal clear. After that F double minus, I realized something. I realized that I had a future in public speaking. I want to start with a quote, an anonymous quote. First, I was dying to finish high school and start college. Then I was dying to finish college and start working. Then I was dying to get married and have children. Then I was dying for those kids to grow up. Then I was dying to retire. And now, suddenly, I am dying. And I realized that I forgot to live. Anybody see the truth in that statement? Living for the future. Living for the future is living in fear. It's called the carrot and the stick syndrome by one of the names. And it kind of goes like this. When I get that new job, I'll be happy. When I get that boyfriend or girlfriend, I'll be happy. When I get that promotion, I'll be happy. When I get that new house, I'll be happy. When I finally make $100,000 a year, I'll be happy. When I get out of debt, I'll be happy. See, this is like a drug. It's based on fear, and we all do it sometimes, including me. Friends, we want to live for the now. We don't want to live for tomorrow. The now is all we got. Tomorrow is right there in front of you, waiting for you to get it, and you won't get it. Because you're not going to find anything you don't have. You won't find anything you don't have because you already have it right here, right now. Another example is the if only. If only I had better parents. If only I had a better job. If only I had more education. If only I wasn't so stupid. If only I was smarter. All these things are nothing but BS. It's bad syntax. You have what you're looking for right now. You're not going to get anything that you don't want. You won't find it. You've got it right now. Make sure you break that carrot and realize that the now is all you've got. You don't even know where you're going to be tomorrow. Live for the now. Realize that you were designed to live for the now. Be happy right now. You don't need a reason to be happy, Marcus. You can do it right now. Do you hear what I'm saying, brothers? Man goes into the doctor's office and says, "Doctor, give it to me straight." Doctor says, "Okay, you've only got one more day to live. You won't last until morning." Man goes back to his wife and says, "Honey, I won't last until morning. At least we'll make our last night together memorable. We'll go to the finest restaurant in town. Then we'll go to the ball and dance for hours. Then we'll come home and make love all night long." "Easy for you to say," the wife replied. "You don't have to get up in the morning."
The first exercise I'd like you to try at home is to first get out a piece of paper and a pen and write down what you would do if you had only 6 days to live. You have all the money in the world that you need. No one will benefit from the money, and you have 60 days. Now what would you do? Remember to keep your pens moving and write down for the whole time what you would do for those 60 days.
We're all dancing around. We're all boogieing, you know. And I was getting inspired because I was just like, I was rocking to the music, you know, and I find this block. Then I get on the block. Then I'm like really going powerful. I'm really going strong. I'm doing my finest moves. Just going nuts. And I thought I was up there for hours, but it must have been only a minute. And the two ladies I was with were getting all inspired. They saw me up there and they started sticking dollar bills in my pants. I'd gotten over $2. It made me feel so good, $2 man.
I'd like you to try out this exercise. Write a letter to someone you really care about. And in this letter, make sure that you remove all the animosity and bitterness that you have inside for this person. And make sure that the love you have comes through. Then actually what I would like you to do is actually mail this letter to that person. And this is one way you can actually make some fundamental differences in your own life. It's one thing to concentrate on yourself, but another one entirely to really concern yourself with someone else's feelings. And this is where the gold is. This is where you'll really make it great with your life. I believe that the quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. And if you can make your relationships great, you can make your own life one of real passion and power.
You know that 8 out of 10 drivers think they're better than the average driver? If you look at that for a second, if 8 out of 10 drivers think they're better, then obviously someone is not telling the truth. Me and a friend were going to see Shades. We were going to Shades to see the musical Les Miserables. And my friend picked me up and we were looking for a parking spot. And we come not too long ago from the college days where $4 for a parking spot is an unnecessary expense. So we're looking around, we're almost late for the show. She's still driving in circles and circles and circles. And finally we see a half-empty lot. There's no man there, no meter, a space to park for free. So we're halfway between those gates. There's a big smack. There's a big honking chain right on top of the hood. I was amazed. I totally expected this lady to pull back, but oh no. No way! She goes full speed ahead. The chain is slapping on the windshield, slapping on the hood, and falls off the edge of the car. We got in for free. I was astounded. I was amazed. I turned to her and said, "That is the coolest thing in months."
Try this question on for size. What would you do if you could not fail? What would you do if you could not fail? Remember to keep your pens moving and write all this down. Keep your ideas flowing, your thoughts moving.
You really do have to play straight if you want to make it great. You've got to tempt your fate. You've got to stop the hate. You've got to saturate, originate. You've got to do all those things.
I'd like to thank you for watching this tape and really participating in the exercises. I hope it's been beneficial for you as well as it has for me. And I really hope that you keep on keeping on.
Be a light in the darkness. Be a giver in a world that needs your tenderness. God bless you. But above all, remember to keep on keeping on. Yeah!